Alright, so today we're going to be doing a 3-gun comparison against Smith&Wesson, Glock, and SIG. So we got our M17, where are you? M17 from SIG, has about a 5-inch barrel. Everything else has about a 4-inch barrel, but they're roughly in the same ballpark. So, and then we have our M&P 2.0 compact. You already know, my favorite gun. And then we have the infamous Glock 19. And we're just gonna be going over them real quick. We're gonna try to hit 3 points real quick. Point number 1, how does the trigger feel? So how does the trigger feel? How does the reset feel? And we'll give y'all a little bit more footage of how trigger and reset looks. Number 2, how does the gun overall feel in your hand? Whether it's comfortable, whether it's not really comfortable, whether it's too big, too small, however. And then number 3, bang for your buck. So out of the box, when you pick up this gun, what do you get? What features do you get? What's the overall package that you get, and is it worth it? So let's get to it. All right, so first we're gonna start off with the M17. A lot of military contracts are starting to go with the M17. Rightfully so, it's a pretty good gun. So let's talk about the trigger real quick. The trigger, little bladed trigger, has about I think they registered at like 5-something pounds. So if you're looking for specs on all these guns, go over to their website. I'm not a big spec guy. I'm more of a how does it feel person. So the trigger, it's a nice defined wall, reset, nice easy reset, nice trigger pull. For the trigger, I would give it about an 8 out of 10 as far as trigger. But let's shoot it, see. Whew, missed those last couple. All right, let's pop in the 21 round bag. So there were some misses. That's all me. Trigger pull, jerking the trigger and all that. That's all me. Overall though, the trigger feels really crisp. We have a nice reset. So how does it feel in my hand? I like a round grip for me personally, so as long as it's not a blocky type of grip, I'm good with it. You can get a nice high purchase over here. You have your nice beaver tail, so you can really get up on the pistol. So I would say, as far as grip, probably give it a 7, maybe an 8. So yeah, it's not too bad. Like I like it. I've enjoyed it. I've had one a while back. This is actually loaned to us by my boy Davenport. Appreciate Davenport. Always holding it down. But yeah, so overall, it has a good feel. It has a good grip, and I believe that anybody can pick it up and shoot it. It's a little on the bigger side compared to the other guns. It's a little bit bigger. It's one of the bigger boys, but overall, it's not too bad of a shooter. All right, so what do you get in the box? In the box, you're going to get, I believe it comes with 2 magazines. On here, you have your night sights. It's cut for an optic, so if you want to run an optic, you can take off the plate, put on the optic. Did upgrade the trigger for this series, so it's a good trigger, nice flat trigger, not really 90 degree, but it's a nice flat trigger. So yeah, you get your sights, you get your optic cut, you get the trigger, and you get 2 magazines. So bang for you, not too bad. I think these range from about 550 to 650 roughly. So yeah, not too bad. All right, so next off we're gonna shoot the M&P 2.0 compact. I have my TLR7 on there. It doesn't come, but I like to run lights on my guns now, so let's give it a couple shots. All right, so trigger, how does the trigger feel? It has a nice break. Reset is not too bad, not too terrible. I give the trigger a 7, only because it's not as crisp as I want it to be, but it's still not bad. So I give it about a 7 or 8. The reset is about a 6 or 7. How does it feel in the hand? The M&P 2.0 compact across all platforms, I feel like feels the best in the hand. You have a nice little grip texture here. Like I said, it has that round grip to it, and you can also change out the back straps to if you want a bigger, smaller grip, medium-sized grip, whatever you want. Overall package, so I believe when I bought it, it came with 3 magazines. You got your metal sights, you got the good grip texture, you got the slide serrations, and I believe this one, when I picked it up, it was about $5.25, something like that. So they normally run between $4.99 and $6. I don't think it goes over that. I don't think so. But comes with, yeah, like I said, 3 magazines. So bang for your buck. M&P 2.0 compact. I like it. It's cool. Like I said, it's a very ergonomic gun. A lot of people, when they pick it up, they're like, man, it just feels good in the hand. Like, this gun feels good in the hand. It just does. So let's hop over to the Glock. All right, so we got the Glock 19. We're gonna be objective today. So we have your Glock 19. Everybody knows Glock. Everybody has shot a Glock, owned a Glock, whatever. So let's go ahead and shoot it and get to it. All right, so let's talk about the trigger. The trigger on the Glock it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. The reset is good, the trigger is good. I would give the trigger a 9. I don't wanna say 10 because it's not perfect. And is it crisp? Yes. Do you get to your wall? Yes. You can feel everything when you shoot it. It's just not right there for me. It's just not as good as I want it to be. That's why it has a lot of aftermarket support. How does it feel in the hand? In the hand, it feels blocky. Just throwing it out there. Even when I shoot it, if I haven't shot it in like a long time, I have to remember how to shoot it, because to me it doesn't have a natural point of aim. You kind of gotta find it. Probably if you shoot it a lot more than me, then you probably already know it. Know your guns, shoot your guns, do well with them. So overall in the hand, it's just blocky. Like, it's very long front to back. I can't get what I want to be a full grip on it. I know the Gen 5s, I think this is a Gen 4, 3. So I know the Gen 4s and the Gen 5s, I believe you can change out the back straps to make it bigger and smaller. But you got your sights, you got your plastic sights. Grip texture, there's not really grip texture on here. It's more of a smooth surface. Yeah, I don't like these finger grooves either. Like, I believe they took it away on the Gen 4s and Gen 5s, or maybe the Gen 5s. But so yeah, in the hand, it doesn't feel good to me personally. Like, it's a lot of other guns out there that feel great in my hand. Glock just isn't one of them. Do they run? Do they shoot? Do they run? Do they shoot? Do they do all that? Yes. But in the hand, I would say it's about a 5 or a 6. So, bang for your buck. What do you get when you get a Glock? You get your sights, you get the trigger, and sometimes they come with 2, maybe 3 magazines, depending on what package you get. In my opinion, they run from about 500 to about 6, but I believe this Glock, I believe Glock should be a little less than they are. They're a little high for me for what you get. So you don't get, the metal sights. The texture is non-existent. And this is not a bash Glock, this is what I think. So rather this gun be around $450, because a lot of people, they can take it and add some grip texture. So a lot of people, they're gonna take it, they're gonna add some grip texture, change out the sights, change out the trigger possibly. Aftermarket, they got the game on lock. You can get just about anything you want to change out of Glock on the aftermarket side. But bang for your buck, it's still a little too pricey for me. But hey, if you like it, I like it. So, got my boy Bilski here. Y'all know Bilski. Bilski been around for a while. He gonna take a couple shots, give his opinion, and we'll go from there.
All right, so I'm gonna start by shooting him, and then we'll talk about it after. I'm gonna start with the M&P 2.0. Let's start. Alright, next we're going to do the SIG M17, which hypothetically is just a beefed up model of a P320. It's what the Army, I believe the Air Force has gone with. So that's what we're going to shoot next. Alright, last but not least, my personal gun is a Glock M17 Gen 3. Alright, so after shooting all three, going off a trigger, personally I really like the SIG's M17's trigger. It's delightful. The reset's not really that great, not anything special to talk about. The M&P's trigger, right about the same, a little bit more pull up, but it's a little bit more of a defined wall as well. Glock 19 I'd say is probably my favorite trigger, but personal bias, let's be honest. I think every Glock owner has a little bit of personal bias. Aside from that, grip, M&P 2.0 all day. The way that I can wrap my hand around it, you get a little bit more of a stiff grip. You know, the gun feels a little bit more controlled in your hands, where like the M17 is a little bit bigger, have a little bit harder time. You know, you kind of feel like you can't really get the gun true straight. And then same thing with the Glock 19, it's a little more bulky. So if you're not, just like Kendrick said, if you're not used to shooting a Glock, it doesn't always work out that well. I mean, if you are somebody that shot with them for the time, like myself, I mean, you kind of work around it, you find out what you like. And then for price point, I'd say realistically, the M&P 2.0 is probably coming at your best price for what you're getting out of the box. For example, for the SIG M17, yes, it's great that you can change the frame, but if you want to buy a different frame, it's like $250, $300. And then aside from that, with the Glock, I mean, accessories, there's a ton of them. I mean, anything you could imagine. You could basically turn a Glock into something that's not even a Glock anymore. But at the end of the day, for what you're getting out of the box, you know, for whatever that base price that you spend, I'd say that the M&P 2.0 is probably the best thing you can get. And I'd say it's probably the easiest one that you can get away with not doing a lot too.
All right, so yeah, like you said, bang for your buck. And which is the biggest thing, because a lot of people out here, they're trying, they're looking, they might not want to exercise, they might just want to grab a gun, take it out of the box, train with it, shoot with it, and really not do a whole lot to it. As far as bang for your buck across the board, I would say bang for your buck, starting first would be the M&P. Like you said, you don't have to do a lot to it, you can take it out of the box, pretty much do whatever you want to with it. It comes with a good grip, max, great sights, triggers pretty good. SIG is now running their night sights, their True Glow, their X-Rays 3 sights, whatever it's called, night sights right out the gate. So you can get a good pair of sights. Like I said, triggers decent, grip pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You can get used to it. And then Glock, out of the box, you're gonna get a Glock. You're gonna get your mags, and you're got. You're not really gonna get night sights unless you pay for them. You're not gonna get a decent grip texture. So bang for your buck from top to bottom has to go M&P, SIG, and then Glock. So what's your order? What do you think your order should be when it comes to SIG, Smith&Wesson, and Glock? Like, what's your order? Did you purchase one? Did you think that you have to upgrade it? Do you think everything's good out the box? Let me know down in the comments below. Do I want to pick a winner? Let's see. I don't know. I wasn't really doing a point system. But if I had to pick an overall winner out of the box, it's kind of tough because I do like that SIG offers night sights, and that's a big thing for me right now, being able to like grab your gun in the middle of the night and see where it is. But on the other side of that, Smith&Wesson does come with a great grip texture, you know, good pair of sights, ergonomics are great. I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. Me, I would have to pick the M&P 2.0 Compact just purely for the overall package, ergonomics, how it feels, how it shoots. Total package, I gotta go to the M&P 2.0 Compact. So Glock isn't bad, SIG isn't bad, but if I'm going out, if I'm telling someone, hey, and they're asking me my opinion, what gun should I go and pick, I would always say the M&P 2.0 Compact, only because it offers more out of the box to a new shooter, to an old shooter, to whoever. You just get more out of the box from the M&P 2.0 Compact. All right, so if you're looking for merch, go ahead and check out simplecarrylife.com. We got t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, all that good stuff. Go buy your shirt, support the channel. If you're looking for our other platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, go ahead and check us out. Everything Simple Carry Life. Make it super simple for everybody. And until next time, Simple Carry Life out.